Greetings, everyone. Greetings to all of you out there. A blessed night, good night from Dangriga. This is Dangriga Unmuted with yours truly, Cyril Uruwei. Uruwei. I am Uruwei. We have a fully loaded episode tonight. Tonight I'll be joined by my sister, Ifasina Efunyemi, better known as Ifa. I'm looking for a piece of item here. Greetings, everyone. Blessed evening, blessed Monday night, Monday evening, wherever you may be, California, Los Angeles, Belize, Houston, Texas, England, Guatemala, Mexico. Yes, that is true. We get connection. We get people connected from all over the world. While technology is a blessing, it could also be a curse. But so far it has been a blessing for us, allowing us to connect people from all over the world together in one centralized location. I think I need to bump up my microphone a bit. Greetings to all of you. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. A blessed good night from the culture capital, Dangriga. This is Dangriga Unmuted. Just hang tight, stay with me. And away, no way. I think the background music might be too loud, so me lower that a bit. Blessed good night to one and all. Good night, everyone. This is Cyril Uruwei. Uruwei. This is Dangriga Unmuted. I want to welcome you to, this is the seventh episode of Dangriga Unmuted. We address social issues, political issues. We dabble in the entertainment arena a bit. We do what most people are shying away from doing. We call a spade a spade. We speak the truth. There's only one life to live. We often take that for granted. Most of us, we take that for granted. One life to live. We must remember that one day it's going to be over for all of us. And we don't want to take that for granted. For me personally, I keep that in mind because there are so many things I would like to accomplish, so many things I would like to do before that time comes, that time when it's all said and done, when the full stop is placed on my life. We got to be mindful how we spend with time on earth. If you're not mindful of how you spend your time, if you're not mindful of your purpose, your mission, then my brother, my sister, your life is no more like just the ant that's crawling on the ground or the worm that's crawling on the ground. You have to have a purpose in life. And the purpose tonight, Dangriga Unmuted, we're going to talk about the history of the plight of the Garifuna people. How did we get where we are at? Next week, I have a very interesting interview with a Maya brother. We're going to talk about how the Garifuna people could benefit from the Maya story, right? Land rights, how they were able to get what they got. I think we are far behind as Garifuna people. I think we are divided. And I want to make something unequivocally clear. While I champion the causes for Garifuna people, while I champion causes for Garifuna Duo to strengthen Garifuna people, I want to make it unequivocally clear that I am for anything that's pro-Belize, that's pro-humanity, anything that promotes unity, that promotes togetherness, that promotes prosperity, development for Dangriga. Originally, I am from Dangriga. I was born here. This is where I was born. This is where I will die. This is where I will be buried. This is where I wish to be buried. There is so much to talk about. I want to ask all of you sign down tonight. Please share the live. That's one. We're also live on YouTube. Crowd Flow, my brother. Blessed love. You know, we have to learn how to embrace each other at times, you know. I just say talk based on what comes to my mind at the moment. Just know that it's sincere, it's authentic. Crowd Flow, I want to salute you, my brother. I want to give you maximum respect. Based on my observation, you are very much in tune with your culture. You're very much in tune with your people. You're into positivity. And my brother, I want to salute you. We have big things coming. Hang tight. People out there, Facebook, hang tight. We have big things coming. Me and the brother, we're talking about some big things, all right? So tonight, I'm going to have my dearest sister, Ifasina Efunyemi, better known as Ifa. She's going to be joining me tonight. We're going to talk about the plight of the Garifuna people. You know, where we are, how we got to this point, this juncture in our lives. How the hell did we how the hell we get here? We're live on YouTube. Let me see if I could just go to Obafo TV, search for Obafo TV on YouTube. Let me see if I could paste the link and share it. Share it with you guys. Might have to turn on the AC or the fan in a bit. I feel like it's getting hot. All of a sudden, when I hit the live button, the heat starts steaming up. I know why. Bear with me, folks. Again, please share the live. You know, show some love. Your part is very meager, minimal tonight. All you got to do is tell your family and friends that Cyril Uruwei is live on Dangriga Unmuted. Dangriga Unmuted on Obafo TV. We have a lot to talk about tonight. I promise you, this is a show that you will enjoy. I'm getting this YouTube link to paste it at the top, so you in the comment section, so you guys could put it on your big screen TV. Technology, it's amazing how technology has made the world smaller, not only made the world smaller, but caused a lot of problems too. All right, let me paste this link. Join us on YouTube as well. All right, here we go. All right, that's the link, folks. I just placed the link in the comment section. So you could join us on YouTube, put it on a big screen, make it a family affair, bring the family together. Then let's join Cyril Uruwei live on Obafo TV. I'm going to bring on my sister Ifa in just a bit, taking care of some mechanicals. Yeah, tonight, folks, tonight we're going to be talking about the history of, not much the history, but how we got to where we're at as Garifuna people, how we got to where we're at. We're going to talk about when our parents, after Hurricane Hati, there was a moment in time when Garinago, most of us, let me turn on this fan, most of us, we were searching for jobs, we were searching for better life, better living, all right? And in searching for better life, in searching for better, most of us, our parents, our siblings, they left Belize, they went to the United States. And I'm going to tell you why we're going to touch on this topic, right? Because it's important. I had a meeting with an individual, with a highly, a well-known business person here in Belize, here in Dangriga. And we were talking about the plight of the Garifuna people, how we got to where we're at. And this person said to me, all right, just bear with me as I'm shuffling around here, make sure everything is in order. Just some final touch up before I bring on my sister, Ifa, to join me tonight. So we were talking about the Garifuna people, how we got to where we are at, right? In the 60s, 1960s, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We are talking to a historian in just a bit. We were talking about how we got to where we're at. And this individual shared with me that, you know what? She said, Uruwei, some of our siblings, some of our ancestors, some of our parents, for those who are 30 and under, right? They left Belize after Hurricane Hattie. And when they left Belize, something happened. They left Belize in search of a better life. They left Belize so they could take care of their children. Now, when they left, bear with me, keep up with me, stay with me, right? This is very important. When they left behind their children. What happened when they left behind their children? They left their children with granny, right? Their parents' mom. So for example, I left Dangriga to go to the States for better living. I had 2 children. Or let's say my sister left Dangriga to go to the United States for better living. She left behind her children. This, of course, is an example. This is just hypothetically speaking. She left her children with her mother, so that the granny had to take care of her very own children and her daughter's children. So because of that, granny had to go to work. Granny had to take care of these children. In all that, these children grew up, and I'm trying to find the best way to explain this, because it's not putting blame on our grandparents, it's not putting blame on our ancestors, but they had to take care of grandchildren while struggling to put food on the table. Now, what is important about this? While the daughter is in the States, working, sending money to Belize, sending money to granny, sending money to the daughter, her children, we become accustomed to receiving money from the United States of America. Making sure my throat is not parched. We become accustomed to receiving money from the United States of America. And that in and of itself enabled us to, it enabled us, right? It made some of us dependent. So we expect a check or Western Union, not a check, a Western Union, every month or every other month from this individual who went to the States to live in search of a better life. We're talking about the plight of the Garifuna people. How did we get to where we're at? I'm sharing a story that a dear friend of mine once said to me, Uruwei, the Garifuna people is in a quandary. We are in a situation that is reversible, but is very, very difficult because we are psychologically. This is a psychological problem that has been affecting us for so long. Now, some of us, as I was saying, became accustomed to receiving money from the States, right? And because of that, we become somewhat relaxed. We become complacent. Granny had to take care of her children and her grandchildren. That's where teenage pregnancy came in, right? I'm just kind of giving you guys a bird's eye view of what we're about to talk about tonight and go deep within, expound on how we got to where we're at, right? So we become complacent, we become dependent on that weekly or bi-weekly or monthly revenue, that money that's coming in from the United States of America. So what happened? Also, in addition to that, we had the influence of politics on us. We had the UDP, we have the PUP. Some of our parents, some of our grandparents, they became so fixated to a political party. It's almost like their own family, right? It's almost like their own family. Folks, this is a serious problem. This is a serious problem. The PUP, the UDP, you can say is tantamount to blood family for some people. We're going to talk about politics, but rest assured that this is not solely about politics. This is really and truly about tracing the origin, the root of what got us to where we are at today. Okay? So, again, I want to just pause and say we're live on YouTube as well. For those of you who want to put it on your TV, you can use your mobile phone and you can switch it over to the TV if you're on YouTube. The plight of the Garifuna people. How did we get to where we're at? How did we get to some of us become so dependent on the system? Some of us become so dependent on monies coming in from the United States. I went to seek counsel from a brother that is rooted and grounded in politics. I went to seek counsel from him. I wanted to pick his brain a bit. I wanted to get confirmation on what I was already thinking. And the brother said to me, I'm going to share more of what he said, but I want to just share this snippet right here. He said, I want to share a story with you. He said, Uruwei, I will tell you something. A relative of mine died in the States. This happened in the States. A relative of mine died in the States. And We had a wake, just like how we would have in Belize, in Dangriga. Let me specify Dangriga only because this is more about the plight of the Garifuna people. We had a wake in the States, a repast. The people that attended, almost all of the people that attended, they said to me before coming, what can I bring? What do you need? Some didn't ask what they could bring. Some didn't ask what was needed. Some simply just showed up with a case of beer. Some showed up with hard liquor. Some showed up with a tray of sandwiches. They just bring whatever they could, and they add it to the festivity because it's a festive moment. It's death, but it's yet still a festive moment. So compare that to how things are done in Dangriga. Compare that to how things are done in Dangriga. I'll tell you something. If you live in Belize, as a matter of fact, not only in Dangriga, in Belize on a whole, compare that to how things are done. When you're in Belize, when you're in Dangriga, the people that will come and sympathize with you, the people that will come and sympathize with you, the people that will come and sympathize with you, the people that will come and show up at the wake, they expect that you will provide drinks. They expect that you will provide food. They expect that you will organize that event. They expect that you will organize that event, that it will be so accommodating for those visiting, right? Cheers, food, liquor, everything. What's the difference? How did we get here? What's the difference? How did we get here? There is a major problem in Dangriga, and that is what we're going to be talking about tonight. There's a major problem in Belize, and that is what we're going to be talking about tonight. I will be joined by my sister Ifasina Efunyemi. We're going to be talking about the plight of the Garifuna people. We're going to talk about the root of how all this started. All right. In the meantime, between time, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to play run some ads from some of our dear supporters. And when my dearest sister come on board, let me read Crowd Flow. Yes, and don't leave until it's all done. Brawe, you're not lying. You are not lying. You are absolutely not lying. You know, this is not an opportunity to pick on our own people, right? This is not an opportunity to talk about the negative. But this is a platform. This is an opportunity to call a spade a spade. This is an opportunity to send a voice in the wilderness and let people listen and hear. And maybe they might take heed onto the voices that come on this platform. right? Because so many things need to change. I started this because I know that considering where we are at as Garifuna people, I'm multitasking as I speak. So as soon as I bring on our guest, the conversation will be more centered and intense, right? But we want to talk about how we got here. You know, how in the world did we get here? In the meantime, between time, I'm going to play a video by one of our very own supporters, J&J's restaurant in Hopkins. Whenever you're in Hopkins, whenever you come to Belize, if you're in the United States of America, you visit Hopkins and you want to just relax by the beach, have a nice beer, enjoy a drink, enjoy authentic Garifuna Belizean food.
Welcome to J&J's Cool Spot.
J&J's restaurant originally started from a small business by selling dollar wop. We have 2 tables, and from 2 tables now we have about 10 tables. The business has grown because of the food that we cook, the food that we prepared. People always give us a feedback. We have one of the nicest food here in Hopkins. So the business has grown and the message has been passing along. We have good feedback way from England, we get feedback way from America, all over the world we are getting feedback because of the food that we prepared. And our workers, the people who work with us, train them how to treat people, right? Because good customer service, it's also important in making J&J's to where it is now.
Food here at J&J's is really good. It's fresh, top notch to me. My favorite thing here at J&J Cool Spot is to interact with other customers.
Here at J&J's, it got recommended to us by our tour guide. And you can't beat having a view like this on the beach, right? Right behind you, definitely.
Make sure when you come to J&J's Cool Spot, you ask for the hudut. Best service, the hudut. You can eat it with your hand.
My friend brought me here to J&J's restaurant and I love it.
My name is Natasha. Come check me out here at J&J's Cool Spot where we welcome you. Welcome to J&J's Cool Spot.
Greetings from the culture capital, everyone. Listen, at the right downtown Dangriga, I will introduce you to a place where you can look good, buy on slippers, buy on tennis, buy on flip-flops, buy all kind of thing. Good quality at affordable prices. In between Smart and before the main bridge. Make a show you some stuff. Cameraman, camera woman, follow me. This is Rash's fashion, and whenever you pass through, you ask for Ram, ask for K, and they were hooking up.
J&J's restaurant originally started from a small business by selling dalawap. We have 2 tables, and from 2 tables now we have about 10 tables. The business has grown because of the food that we cook, the food that we prepared. People always give us a feedback. We have one of the nicest food here in Hopkins. So the business has grown and the message has been passing along. We have good feedback way from England, we get feedback way from America, all over the world we are getting feedback because of the food that we prepared. And our workers, the people who work with us, train them how to treat people, right? Because good customer service, it's also important in making J&J's to where it is now.
Food here at J&J's is really good. It's fresh, top notch to me. My favorite thing here at J&J Cool Spot is to interact with other customers.
Here at J&J's, it got recommended to us by our tour guide. And you can't beat having a view like this on the beach, right? Right behind you, definitely.
Make sure when you come to J&J's Cool Spot, you ask for the hudut. Best service, the hudut. You can eat it with your hand.
My friend brought me here to J&J's restaurant and I love it.
My name is Natasha. Come check me out here at J&J's Cool Spot where we welcome you.
Welcome to J&J's Cool Spot.
Greetings from the culture capital, everyone. Listen, at the right downtown Dangriga, I will introduce you to a place where you can look good, buy on slippers, buy on tennis, buy on flip-flops, buy all kind of thing. Good quality at affordable prices. In between Smart and before the main bridge. Make a show you some stuff. Cameraman, camera woman, follow me. This is Rash's fashion, and whenever you pass through, you ask for Ram, ask for K, and they were hooking up. Greetings from the culture capital, everyone. Listen, at the right down. Greetings from the culture capital, everyone. Listen, at the right downtown Dangriga, I will introduce you to a place where you can look good, buy on slippers, buy on tennis, buy on flip-flops, buy all kind of thing. Good quality at affordable prices. In between Smart and before the main bridge. Make a show you some stuff. Cameraman, camera woman, follow me.
Yes, I can hear you.
This is Rash's fashion, and whenever you pass through, you ask for Ram, ask for K, and they were hooking up.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Yeah, that's I hope the audio is clear, that you can hear me and that they can hear me. It is my pleasure to be a part of this discussion. As you know, I always want us to be overheard. The type of discussions that we have, I want others to hear it too, because we need to share this kind of vibe, right? That's the kind of thing that we need to be inspiring in our people. I know people talk a lot, right? We have a lot to say, but it's not always, too often it's not sufficiently constructive. And so I am pleased to be here with you tonight. We're switching roles, because last week you were my guest, and now this week I am your guest. But that's quite in keeping with Aubun Amuruno, right? The Garifuna philosophy. So my pleasure to be here with you tonight. Yes. The many galas that I wear. All right. Yes, Ifasina Efunyemi is an advocate, is a trained journalist. I am an educator. I am a writer, a poet. I love karaoke. I am certainly a historian. I love history. I am a student of history, and I'm also a teacher of history. And it is these many things that I do, they're all a part of who I am, what I stand for as an individual. I grew up in Belize City, but the place I actually call home is Barranco. That's my mother's home village. Yes. Yes, they're hearing me, but they're not hearing you. I can hear you, but they are not hearing you. What I'm seeing is they're still not hearing you. They're hearing me, but they're not hearing you. Audience, he's saying testing, so whenever you hear him, please say so. Yes, we're still here. I was introducing myself and talking about what I do, the many things that I do. And it is always my pleasure to be engaged in any kind of discussion that's looking to bring change. If the purpose is to bring change, especially, of course, positive change, that's what I'm going to be a part of. I'll be present for that front and center because change is what I was born to do. It's part of my life purpose. So I keep telling people this is not something that I do by chance. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, so audience, I am asked to relate to you that technology is the challenge that we're facing at the moment. So for those of you that are logged in live at the moment, there is a sincere apology for the technical issues. What he will do is end this broadcast and he will start again so that the audio issue is cleared up, right? So just stay tuned and log in back when this broadcast ends. Sincere apologies for the difficulties. Yes, and once we're back on, please